Hello everyone, my name is Shivam and today I'm going to discuss what is DFA. Before starting this video, I want to clarify that you should be aware about the basics of automata. So, the full form of DFA is deterministic finite automata. Deterministic finite automata is a type of an automata. The finite automata is also called a deterministic finite automata if there is only one path for a specific input from a current state to next state. For example, the DFA can be shown below. It is the DFA example. Here you can see that from state S0 for input A, there is only one path going to S1, and similarly from S0 only one path from input B going to S2. So, definition of DFA. A deterministic finite automata is collection of following things. Number one, a finite set of state denoted by Q, a finite set of input symbols denoted by Z, a start state Q0 such as Q0 belongs to capital Q, a set of final state F such as capital F belongs to Q. The mapping function or translation function denoted by lambda. Two parameters are passed into the translation function. One is current state and other is input symbol. The translation function returns a state which can be called as next state. For example, Q1 is equal to delta Q0A. It means from current state Q0 with input A, a next state translation Q1. In short, the DFA 5 tuple notation denoted as capital A is equal to Q sigma delta Q0 capital F means capital A, name of DFA A is a collection of above described 5 elements. Q is a set of states and sigma is a input, delta is a function and capital F is a final state. Okay, now I'm going to discuss an example of finite automata. So here's an example. Design a finite automata which checks whether the given binary number is even. So the binary number, so here is the solution of the problem. The binary number is made up of zeros and ones. When a binary number is end with a zero, it always even, and when binary number is ends with 1, it always odd. For example, 0100 is an even number, it is equal to 4, and 0011 is an odd number which is equal to 3. So here I'm going to draw a finite automata diagram, state diagram. So here is the initial state S0. If I'm going to input 1, it will be go to state S1. It's not a final state. And again, if I'm providing an input 1, it will be redirected to S1 state. And now if I am going to give its input 0, it will redirect it to its final state. Since if number is ends with a 0, it will be go to the final state. And again, I will be providing input zeros, it will be go to the final state. Now from if I am in S1 state and again I am giving input 0, it will be directed to the final state S2. And if I am in S2 state and providing an input 1, it will be redirected to S1 state. So let's take some input here 0 1 0 0 0. First input is 0, so it will redirect it to final state S2. Next input is 1, so again it will be redirected to S1 state. Now Next input is 0, so it will redirect back to the S2 state. Again input is 0, so it will retain state S2, and my final input is 0, so it will retain its final state. Now transition table. There is a transition table, states and input. State is S0, S1 and S2, and in my input is 0 and 1. Here is the transition table. So that's the glimpse of this finite automata. Thanks for watching.